which we are now facing. And if you go to the Philippines, what's happening now in the Philippines is that every family has a drug problem, including my family. If you know why I am here right now, I came from very far. I live in Germany, but I traveled all the way here to voice my words, to voice what is really happening in the Philippines. This is not just a human rights issue. Ms. Calamard is right, this is also a public issue. And now my point is that you need to look at the other side of the story. I appreciate the effort of the journalist. It was well presented. However, the real scenario, mentioning that 7,000 were killed with this drug problem or this war on drugs, it is not. When you check on the details, when you do, I urge all of you to do your research, because this 7,000 killings is not just all about drugs. These are all the murders happening since the president came into power. And I tell you, the last administration, this extrajudicial killings has been happening.
Yes.
And it is not just the time of the president. Yes. The president is so angry about the drug problem because it is so huge and you cannot imagine it. You see the people, the very poor people. I have a friend, 12-year-old. 12-year-old is using drugs. That's how difficult human rights. I urge you, during the term of the president, since he came to power in July, one minute. There are 1,900,000 drug surrenderies. The United Nations, we urge all of you to help us with this problem. You come to us, help us with this health problem. Build rehabilitation centers for these people. You see all those accused of drugs in the prison. It is catastrophic. If you're concerned about people, you go to the Philippines and help us build rehabilitation centers and stop meddling with the political affairs of the Philippines. Because the case is in court and you need to respect the law of the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. I just want to say one thing, because if it does not being clear, then it's my mistake. There's a completely different issue. Talking about drug policies and prevention of drug policies is a completely different issue from dealing with extrajudicial killing and execution. That is the issue that is debated here. That is the issue that is debated in the UN. We have great empathy for the drug problems in the Philippines, but this, and again, I don't know who wants to answer you, but the debate is about, and the discussion is about, not about drug policy and the fact there is a drug problems. Even the senator herself said the failed drug policies of the previous administration. So anyway, Philippe, you want to answer, or Rose, who wants to answer?
Well, the senator is not debating that there really is a drug problem, even a serious drug problem in the country. But you're correct. It's a totally different issue as regards EJK. The problem is that there's perception that the drug war is being conducted with legal shortcuts, with highly questionable procedure that disregards due process and disregards basic criminal procedure. That's really the bottom line issue here. That's what the senator is totally against.
Could you agree with this?
Microphone.
Hello? I don't have the microphone.
Madam, do you agree with the position of the Senator's Chief of Staff?
Yeah, I understand that they're concerned of how they deal with these people being killed. So, my point is that this is a growing problem in the Philippines. And what we want you to do is to take action, not condemn what we are doing.
Outside
You
of
can
the
take
law?
action.
Do you want to take action outside of the law?
No, it's within the rule of law, of course.
Is it?
Within the rule of law, of course. The president, you are quoting the president, I am willing to kill them. But The real statement is that if you are destroying my country, if you do drugs, then I am willing to kill. That's the criminals when they fight. That's the well. It's not right to I understand what's the concern, that it's not right to kill or to advise people to do the killing, but that's quite the strategy of how they deal with the problem.
Thank you very much for your statement.
Can I just say something? I'm very grateful you're raising this point, because since September, I and another special rapporteur have tried to have a dialogue with your government about the fact that yes, we understand that there is a problem in the Philippines, and two, we want to see how we can assist the Philippines in addressing the problem within the rule of law. There are people around the world, including within the United Nations, that are willing to come to the Philippines. I'm not talking about myself necessarily, others that are willing to come and present to the government the strategies that have been used around the world to tackle drug trafficking and drug addiction, and to present to the President and others what has worked best under certain environments. And so far, the government has not agreed to that proposal. So I hear you, but I think it's up to you to convince your government that there are people who wants to help, who wants to propose, who wants to offer the strategies that will not involve killing 8,000 individuals. There are alternatives. Please convince your government to listen to us, invite us. We will present those alternatives, including to the public, and then you can decide whether there are better ways. And I can assure you, there are more effective ways to tackle drug trafficking and drug addictions, which do not involve this bloodthirsty epidemic, which is really poisoning the society.
It's on. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for the word. Maybe quickly, I'm a German citizen. I'm frequently in the Philippines. I have a lot of friends there. I'm supporting a little farm there, and I believe I know a little bit how it looks on the ground. What the lady just said, I can all support this. I think we Europeans and you people out there, you do not really understand what the situation is. I'm not defending extrajudicial killings. This is clear. But you must understand that people, they are fed up. Every family has somebody. And 20, 30, maybe 40% of the people in the Philippines, they have no human rights. Where was the UN before for fighting these people?
Yes,
bravo.
Yes.
We went all to the Aquino Club. Let me please finish. The Philippines are owned by 4,200 families. I was assuming 40. The ambassador of the Philippines just in Geneva a few months ago told me it's 110 families. Doesn't matter how many. There is a much bigger picture behind this. What you are presenting is not about human rights.
Yes,
it's
that's
about
true.
getting rid of Duterte.
Yes.
And if we're getting rid of Duterte, this country will never clean up.
Yes,
you
that's
will
true.
never have the chance to have a country where you find law and order.
Yes. Thank you. Bravo. Thank you.
It just
do your research, people.
You could not go on the invitation. It just shows that everything is fitting in the background. If you really want to help, then you should have not making announcements months and months before Duterte you are a murderer based on data which I'm questioning. If you look to this,
sorry, sir,
Senator De Lima,
you're talking without knowing. I have never, ever called President Duterte using those words.
No, not you, but the UN did.
Well, then don't accuse me. I am an independent human rights expert. I am not representing the United Nations. That's the first thing. The second thing, You cannot say that the UN did not care about the Philippines before the President Duterte was elected. This is not true at all. I'm looking at my work as a special rapporteur on extrajudicial executions. This special mandate has gone to the Philippines on a number of occasions to report on the extrajudicial executions. There has been multiple reports from the UN far before Duterte was elected about the regime of impunity. There has been multiple reports about the impunity related to the killings of journalists.
And what happened? And what happened? What was done? What happened? Nothing.
That's
But
a
you-
huge
Yes.
crime.
Yes.
You are saying the UN didn't say anything. Of course the UN has said something, and they continue to say it, and they will continue to say it, whether or not it's President Duterte or somebody else. I want to insist that as far as I am concerned, it doesn't matter who is in power in the Philippines. It's not driving my agenda at all. Frankly, I don't care. I mean, I'm very pleased some of you are supporting President and others are opposing him. He was democratically elected. He's a democratically elected representative of the country. I engage with him. I have absolutely no hidden agenda regarding President Duterte, and I'm very pleased to hear that he's supporting the poor. You know, it's certainly a human rights agenda for me. My point is, support the poor, support women's reproductive rights, and do not kill the drug addicts or alleged drug addicts. I mean,
on behalf of the festival and what we're doing here, we're offering a platform of discussion when we, as we promote and defend human rights everywhere, anytime, anywhere. That's what we're doing here. It's a free speech. None of us is engaging in anything else. It's not you people. It's Rose Trujano, it's Philippe Sorelli, it's Agnès Calam-Marc-Raymond, and myself. It's not you people. Thank you, sir. Please.
Can I take the floor? Okay. I'm a Filipino. I live in Switzerland for more than 30 years. I often travel to my home country, and 3 times sometimes in a year. I would like to thank first and foremost for those who are the panelists, and for the organizer and those who are here, for your concern and for taking time. I would like to highlight 3 things here, and more focus on the solution. We could say anything, there will always be people say that's wrong or right. I come from a family where I have 4 family members victims of drugs. I lost them. One of my youngest brother is still in prison. He was a pain in the family, many years. At the age of 7, he got already the first taste of drugs. In school. My sister-in-laws could not even go to work, have to put their profession aside because they're scared that their kids would get something. Drugs flooding the country for so many years. I've lost mine. And if you people tell that what's going on in the country, it's terrible. Yes, it's terrible. And this is now a new norm, potentially, for some people. For you, probably scary. But let me tell you, there is a new beginning in this country.
Yes.
As mentioned by Mr. Sawale, people are awakened.
Yes.
Rose, thank you for informing the public what's going on, why people choose this guy. There was a big country for many years. The Filipinos have been subdued. The Filipinos were just forced to say yes.
Yes.
We have been under the Spanish for 400 years.
Yes.
Then came the Americans, came the Japanese.
If I may,
Mom.
I don't want to
No,
Sir,
let us stop. This is a debate. Let her.
Okay, what I'm trying to come here is please understand, know the country, and then you can help. You can help, and we need help. Let me encourage you to consider the language issue here. those that confuse the society, our people, because we have so many cultures, we have so many islands, we talk almost 80 languages, we get also confused. We also have our own debates. Now this goes out of the world, and it's a bigger problem in communication. Ms. Calamard, I would like to encourage you